Okay, so in this video, let's look at how to paint this beautiful Buddha painting from start to finish. We're just looking at the process, and I really hope that you will enjoy the process with me over here. So I first over here get started with the drawing part, and I am using Prismacolor color erase pencils to draw the drawing on my canvas. And I first use the very basics of drawing the face to get the final Buddha face on the canvas. So I first drew the basics, and on top of that, as you can see, I'm just adding all the details of the nose, lips, chin, and all the features that I want. Okay, so now I was happy with my drawing and I was happy with how it turned out to be. It's time to get started with outlining the drawing before I get started with the final painting part. This is just a part of the process, and why I do that, that's because of this outline, my drawing is visible till I reach the end of the painting. That's why I do that. And for outlining, I've mixed a little bit of crimson red and ultramarine blue to get this absolutely beautiful dark purple shade. And I added a little bit of water to this dark purple shade to thin down the consistency, and using the number 0 round brush from the round brushes set of Artyshils art brushes, which are great for acrylic painting, watercolor painting, and gouache painting. With this brush, I go ahead and outline the entire drawing little by little. This is such a fun, such a therapeutic process. I really enjoy this, and it really prepares me for the next step of the painting that we will see further. Okay, so now that I was happy with the complete outline of my drawing, I let the outline completely dry before I get to this part of the painting. Now this is one more layer that we are going to apply before getting started with the absolute final painting part. And in this part, I'm just applying a transparent layer of acrylic paint on the canvas. So I just mixed some water with the crimson red and yellow that I had, and created this very thin consistency of acrylic paint, and I apply this all over the canvas. And this helps me get over the fear of white canvas, while you know that fear that we get while applying that first coat or first stroke of paint on the canvas. We get over that fear, and in the end we are not able to see any white spaces at all. So that is one more added advantage of this layer. And of course, this layer as well is one of my favorite parts. It's so relaxing, just randomly applying paint without any thought or reason. Okay, now that my canvas was completely prepped and it was already looking nice with the base layers of the outline and the transparent coat of the paint that we just applied, we make sure that we just let these two layers completely dry before moving on to the final painting part of the painting. So over here, as you can see, I got started with painting the face, and I'm using the blues, that because I wanted like a darker tone on the face, because there'll be light coming from the bottom of the face. So I just wanted that light to brighten up the lower part of the face, and the rest of the remaining parts had to be a little darker. So that's why I'll be painting a lot of part of this face dark and in blues and in darker tones. And I'm using really unique blending techniques over there that I teach at my online academy to create or paint these paintings. So if you would like to learn, definitely check out the link in my bio. And yeah, with this, so as you can see, I've completed painting the entire face, and as I had told you earlier, I've used mostly blues, but over here I have also brought in a little bit yellow as well. And this yellow is just lighting up the entire face beautifully, because we really needed to represent as if the light is coming from the face, and the light source is the lotus flower at the bottom. And when we paint that, then you'll understand what exactly I'm talking about. And the right side of the face of Buddha, as you can see, is completely dark, because once again I was just going in for a very specific effect that I wanted of this bright light covering Buddha's face, and then just bright light shining towards the background as well. So the background as well is going to be very dark, except the lotus that is there at the bottom. And for the lips as well, as you can see, I just went ahead mostly with the blues and the dark purple, and this blue is looking so beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. In this part of the painting, as you can see, I'm just painting the shoulder portion, which is not a lot, which is just a small area of this Buddha painting. But once again, I'm using the same colors. I got started with this beautiful blue, as you can see over here, and then I'll be bringing in the yellows and the whites, and then just blending them all together with, once again, my special techniques that I teach at the academy. So I'll be blending them together to create the smooth finish, exactly how we had done on the face of the Buddha. And then in next part you will see that I move on to painting the lotus. But over here, when we'll start painting the lotus, the main magic will start to appear. The painting will start coming more to life, and you will see exactly where we are going. It's going to be beautiful, so don't miss out the next part. Click next so that you can watch this full painting. Okay, so as you can see over here, I've already started painting the lotus, and as when I start painting the lotus and the little reflection that is there under the lotus, the colors that I am using completely jump to a contrasting color from what I was doing on the face. On the face, I had the blues and the yellow turned into green. So blues and greens are more dominating colors over here. But on the lotus, as you can see, the yellows, the whites, and a little bit of this dark purple shade will be more dominating. The dark purple is just little bit, it's just more of yellow and white are more dominating. And because of the lotus having the hot color tones and the face having the cool color tones, the hot color tones will all really stand out and will make the brightness of the lotus fall on the face. That effect that I want, that will be even more amazing because of the contrast. Ta-da! And here we are with the final reveal of this painting. Oh my god, I am in love with this painting, and trust me, within 2 days this painting was sold. So this painting is not available with me, but I'm so in love with this. Oh my god, do you like it?